In this video, you're about to get inspired because these are some of the world's coolest glasses, and you're going to learn how we custom made each and every pair to look completely one of a kind. And you're also going to meet the guy behind the glasses, the man who collected all of these pairs, and you're going to learn in his own words how he styles them every day. And best of all, we're going to be showcasing this collection in the most beautiful scene I've ever captured. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses. And here's me landing in Geneva to meet Henri, who you're going to get to know pretty well in this video. Geneva is quite the scenic city, with amazing architecture surrounded by lots of parks and greenery. It was a great place to spend a couple of days. But as magnificent as the city was, my own new glasses were stealing the show. Introducing the Rubens from Alps. This might just be the most stylish new frame of 2026. I completed my pair with a midnight blue tint, drive safe coating, which creates that gorgeous purplish glow on the lens. And for those who look extra close, we lightly faceted the inside of the lens to highlight even further the frame shape. But this frame has got it all, from the geometric shape to the silver luster and the double bridge, which is actually lifted up and away from the frame, a really nice touch, with the rounded lower bridge, which just flows over the nose so effortlessly. And finishing details which are so good, I made a whole separate video about them. It simply looks so sophisticated, but I did not have too much time to reflect on my own glasses because it was time to head up into the mountains with Henri. Attaching his magma orange driving clip to his glasses, we began on the long road up to Mont Blanc. This famous mountain definitely lives up to its reputation. It dominates the horizon, and it occurred to me what a journey this had been. Myself and Henri had originally consulted over email before he made the trip to visit us in the UK, which is increasingly a thing. We have people almost on a daily basis now travelling long distance to experience what we do. And then there was the journey of producing his custom eyewear, and finally my own journey to Geneva to finish off the story. Once we reached the base of the mountain, we had to take a cable car to the top, which presented itself as the ideal unboxing opportunity. I bet you've never seen this before. Someone unpacking their new glasses, floating through the air. It was definitely an ethereal scene, and Henri's such an easygoing guy that I wasn't particularly nervous.
How they look at it looks sweet. Yeah. Oh, love them. Oh man, that flash.
But I was so happy to see his reaction to these frames, which exceeded my expectations.
Quality, man.
But arguably the next pair was about to steal the show. This custom Luca de Stale iguana leather frame.
Wow. They're so comfortable. They're so comfortable.
Completed with that bright, vibrant ruby flash. It's a different look, but an equally awesome one. And if you aren't reacting like this to your new glasses, you need to book a consultation with me. As the cable car reached the peak, it was time for a short hike the rest of the way. We stopped to catch our breath, and then we sat down to talk about Henri's eyewear wardrobe and what it means to him. Henri, thank you for bringing me up here, and thank you for allowing me to showcase one of the best, most complete collections that we've ever produced, I think. It's been a journey.
An incredible journey at that, because the journey of getting them made, the journey of me traveling to the UK to visit the shop to try on the first batch, and then you coming here with the additional 2 frames, one of which I'm wearing, it's just absolutely incredible. That journey is just, it's addictive. Couldn't be happier, actually, to be honest with you. Most of the frames that you see here were designed by you with some input from me, but it was mostly yours. These were a surprise pair because I asked Robert to create a surprise pair that I knew nothing about, and when I came to the UK you showed me these Luca de Stale with the copper 25% tint.
It was a very nervous moment for me because you trusted me with it. I put a lot of thought into it. I spent over a week thinking about what I could add to your collection would be equally special, you know, no less than all the other pieces.
Yeah.
And that's hard when you've got so many great glasses.
This was the crazy thing, because as you were speaking to some of your clients, I was walking around the shop and I saw Luca de Stale stand, and I immediately knew that I had to have these, and so I told Faiza at the time, I said, I want a Luca de Stale. And little did I know, within 2 minutes you pop out with my custom-made Luca de Stale. I must say it was really ballsy of you, because I don't have any purely round frames, and it's not normally something that I go for, but these have become a really sophisticated pair in my collection, and I wear them when I'm dressed up, I wear them at work, I wear them when I'm feeling in the mood to come across very confident.
Well, you wear it very well, and it's a great entry point into tinted glasses as well, because it's your most subtle tint. Almost can't tell it's there in a way, especially when it blends with your skin tone. But how does the leather feel to wear?
It's really comfortable. Unlike acetate, I don't have pressure points. It's so soft on the skin.
I'm glad to hear it. So much so that we got a second one.
Yeah, exactly.
And this just shows, if I may, how varied the Luca d'Estel collection is. Because you've got two different models here in two different types of finish. Like this is stone, this is iguana leather. So you get that incredible texture.
Yeah, I'm blown away. They don't have a photochromic with the bright UV that we have here in up 2,000 meters on the Mont Blanc. I'm not bothered by the fact that I don't have a photochromic. I don't feel like I need to squint. And this is about as bright as UV exposure as we're going to get. They hide my eyes. As you know, I love to have that cover and flash. So I'm a big fan of flashes.
Almost always, I would say, go with a flash. It always makes a pair of glasses look better, and it provides that additional eye protection. That's the difference between this and this. We've got a slightly stronger tint, and we've got the flash coating. So this is like the next step up.
Yeah.
And definitely the lenses stand out more on this pair.
The red hue you get from the certain angles, they definitely have so much character, which is exactly what I want. Another huge hit.
Talk to me about the JMMs, how you wear those and how they compare.
There's something about JMM which is that sort of cult-like following also, which feeds into the aesthetic of them. With these, I feel a bit more that I'm showing off, and I'm in that sort of mood where I'm strutting my feathers, you know, and that's JMM for me. But I have to admit that in terms of comfort, they don't compare to the Luca d'Estel. But they're a perfect pair for me to go chill by the pool. Perfect weekend pair, because they're such a fashion statement. From all the lenses that I have, these are by far my favorite lens. They're so versatile. So what you can't see right now in the video is that they have a chill out 30% green gradient tint. That with the gold flash takes on two different characters when there is no sun, which I love the way they look. And then as you see now in the sun, they're just this full-on ruby burgundy.
With the gold.
With the gold.
So we've gone from a light tint to tint and flash to tint, flash, photochromic. Like everything in one. You've got another JMM.
The mauve, yeah.
One of my most rare tints, I think. Not many people have the mauve.
So the mauve are incredible. The great thing about this tint, 40% solid, is I can wear these at night, I can wear them indoors. I see everything perfectly. Like even now in the sun, it gives me enough shade to not have to squint.
This is something I talk about a lot. Those 40, 50, 60% tints are the most underutilized. They're the most transformative, they're the most effective tints. They make the most impact in terms of style and in terms of your vision.
And I love that you can use them pretty much in any setting. These, for example, I would wear to a dinner as well.
And we have two pairs which have a lot in common. The Alum New York and the Fuse 005. And a lot of my clients have a hard time choosing between the two. Let's talk about these two pairs and what they do, because these are also tint, flash, photochromic, but in different color schemes.
Maybe I'll start with the industrial. There's something about the thinness of the frame and the lens.
It's absurdly thin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the whole construction of them, it's just like wafer thin.
Yeah.
And that makes them very comfortable.
And I was obsessed with that. When I first saw how thin they were in that video you did in some other part of Switzerland, I knew, okay, I really want those. I want something to sit flat against my face, thin. It's so futuristic. We paired it with rose gold flash. They look like cyberpunk. Just puts me in a mood and a character that I love. The sweet violet radiant tint, and then the photochromic on it as well. There's so much happening.
We were quite brave, I think, to pair rose gold flash with a yellow gold frame. It works. Arguably even cooler is the New York. You know, I listed this as my #1 most stylish frame. What do you think?
Yeah, they're so stylish. Like when I walk in with these, people stare because they got the gold going, they got the shape going, they don't have a bridge underneath. What I've come to really appreciate about the lenses, the IoT, is the burgundy color. That to me creates such a strong reddish hue on stuff, and I love that look.
I talked about that in our last video. It's a great all-round option because it's not too transformative. You still see things quite naturally. Nice enhanced contrast, nice extra warmth as well to the view.
And the gold flash, really important. They hide my eyes more. The gold on gold goes really well together.
Now we have two pairs that are a bit more low-key. The Moto 8000, one of the most underrated pairs of glasses ever, and the Masanaga
Morning Glory.
The Morning Glory, old model now, but a beautiful one. I mean, it's still as beautiful now as the day it was made. made. It says everything about Masanaga, really.
Those are 10 years old. Got them in 2017. They're a limited edition. These have become such an important part of my character because I've had them for 10 years. I wear them every day to work. People know me because of these glasses. I've been approached a lot of times and been asked what they are. But what really improved them was the tint that you put in. So you put in the pistachio tint. The bi-gradient, although you can't really see the lower half of the...
Kind of the point.
Yeah,
it's meant to blend in at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
And lighten your skin tone.
Yeah, I mean, the pistache just adds this shade that I love about these glasses. I feel so comfortable in them. If I had to choose a pair to wear every day, which includes work, and work is an important part of that determining factor there, then it would be these.
One point I want to make is these are gold-plated frames. And when you hear that, you know, a lot of people think that's like a luxury thing. You know, in a way it is, it gives them a beautiful finish. But that's why they've stood the test of time. Gold plating is way more durable than a painted finish. And that's why high-end brands use it in the manufacture. But although it costs more in the short term, you more than make your money back in the long term from having a frame that's 10 years old and still looks brand new. But I feel like this is the next stage in your eyewear journey in a way. That's been your look for 10 years. And I feel like this is like almost a revamped version of it. I know it's totally different in the color and the tint and the shape.
Yeah,
but this is a lightweight acetate frame with gold details. It's just, I think, a bit more 2026, a bit more up to date.
The Moto 8000 surprised me because I wasn't expecting them to look so good. And in fact, from all the frames I have, my wife reacted only strongly to these when she saw them. She's like, oh wow, those look good. And for my wife, that's like, okay, wow, they must be amazing.
Very interesting that she highlighted this one, considering it's the least expensive.
The least expensive, the cheapest
She's
one.
got a good eye.
And they're the ones she liked the most. What I really like about these is the tint, blue and ruby. What the blue does is, again, it accentuates the whites. But a gradient tint, which, by the way, I love gradient now. I think I won't get any other pairs unless they have a gradient tint. I wear these early in the morning, late at night, in the evening, and they're in the house. They're super comfortable. I didn't choose the tint on these, you did. That's one of the things I found with you, Robert, and why I have 10 pairs and why I source everything through you. Your attention to detail has been so good, and you know exactly how a frame and a color go together, how a tint goes together. I haven't met or worked with anybody who I can trust just seamlessly to create a mystery pair or to put something together.
It's so rewarding to be here with you and see the collection now complete with such a beautiful background.
Yeah, it does add it.
Like I said at the start of the video, it's been a journey. Like working with you, it's been an amazing journey. Started off wearing these, didn't we? We've not talked about them yet. No, so we've got to talk about the two MOCs.
Yeah, the two MOCs.
So these are the Masanaga Master of Craft. You've worn a Masanaga for 10 years. You've seen the quality, and this is the best of the best quality that Masanaga can produce. Let's start with the 005, the one that I just delivered.
Yeah.
They're epic.
Epic is the right word. The flash I find incredibly beautiful. I didn't remember that we agreed to do a flash on them. In fact, I don't remember at all because I let you do whatever you need to do. I just tell you this is the frame. But yeah, the burgundy and the silver, so cool. And I love how they sit on my face. Like, they're so comfortable. I think I'm going to be wearing these a lot.
The thing about this is it bridges the gap in your collection because wear this at work, I think, and you can wear it out of work. It really is versatile, the way that we've spec'd it, yes.
Yeah, I do love these. Like, I'm just noticing the detailing now.
I think this one looks better than you give it credit for.
Really?
Well, you know me and geometric shapes.
Yeah, you did a whole New York session on geometric shapes.
Indeed. You've got the purple photochromic on this one.
With a 10% wine tint indoors, which is really subtle and nice, so I can wear them at work. I love the purple and the black combination. I just think when they're fully activated, the purple is just so cool. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with these.
The risk as well of going outside of your comfort zone. What feels right to you isn't necessarily what looks best to others. I personally, as a third party, feel that they look excellent, and I'm sure other people would as well, but sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and it just doesn't feel quite right, and I think that's what you get with those.
That's what I get with these, yeah, which is super interesting.
It's a more abstract shape, so I can understand. These do have a magic trick though, which I love, which is the sun clip that we created for it.
The Magma sun clip, which I tried on today for the first time, by the way, driving, and my mind is completely blown with what that orange does in terms of, well, I was saying, I feel like I'm in a Hollywood movie in New Mexico or something, you know, with that filter. It's really cool.
That's something that I really work hard on. I want my clients to experience their life to the fullest and have that like main character energy. You know, when you wear your glasses, like you feel like you're in a movie and it's your movie. That's how I feel when I wear the Magma Orange. It's like, it's just me my glasses in the car.
Yeah, no, it's really special.
So if you had one piece of advice for someone who wants to create an eyewear collection like yours, what would you say to them?
Good question. Don't have any regrets and don't be afraid of being bold and spending your money, because each one of these frames adds something to my own character. So whenever I put them on, I'm happy. I'm in a character that I love, that I like, that I'm in the mood to be in that day. So don't be scared of investing in your eyewear, because it's such an important part of who you are.